Hello friends, welcome to CrackGate CSE, and in this series of algorithm, today we will be solving 0 by 1 knapsack problem using the tabular method. So I took an example and we'll try to solve this particular example of 0 by 1 knapsack using the tabular method. So tabular method is an easy method which is pretty same as the LCS. So in the previous video we have discussed LCS. So this is pretty much same as that. And in case if you have not watched my previous video on 0 by 1 knapsack, watch that video first. In that video I discussed the complete analysis including the time complexity, space complexity and the program as well. So watch that video first, then you can come on to this particular video and solve these question. So after this question I will be having a previous year gate question which is very important, so I will be discussing that question as well. So before starting this particular video, I would like to request you all, if you had not subscribed my channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get an update whenever I am uploading such videos, because nowadays I am uploading video on daily basis, so it will be helpful for you to prepare for the competitive exam related to computer science, right? Now let's come to this particular example. You can see that in this particular example m is equals to 10. M is nothing but the back capacity, and this n is equals to 5. N is number of objects. So here you can see that I am having 5 different objects where the profit and weight are given as particular as per the table, and I have to find out the maximum profit using 0 by 1 knapsack problem. So this is a 0 by 1 knapsack problem. I have to find out the maximum profit. So how I can do that? So I am using a tabular method. So to solve such questions we can use tabular method. In tabular method we will be creating the tables where m plus n will be the number of columns and n plus n will be the number of rows. So here you can see that m is 10. So I am taking columns as m plus 1, that is 10 plus 1, because this is 0. So 11 columns, and you can see here that I am taking 6 rows. Because of 5 objects I am taking 6 rows. So these particular values are representing the bag capacity. So if the capacity is 0, that means if the bag capacity is 0, you cannot get any profit. That means all these respective column values will be 0, right? Similarly, if you check this particular 0, it represents the number of object. If it is 0, that means there is no object, and if there is no object you cannot place any object in your bag. That means in that case also the profit will be 0. So all the respective row values will be 0. So first of all I am showing you that how directly you can fill this table. Later I will show you that how this particular formula will work. I already gave that formula in the recurrence relation, right? So first of all we will be comparing these values with this weight, because see here I am having weight 4 and this is the capacity. So if the bag is having the capacity of 4, then only I can place that particular object into the bag. So you can see that this 4 is same as this 4. So here it matches. If it matches, that means I can take the particular object and I can get the profit as 25, because for 4 the respective profit is 25. So I will be writing profit here, which is 25. All these values will be 0. Just by comparing left and top we will be taking the maximum value. So these will be 0. After this 25 all values will be 25 only, because if it is having more capacity than 4 like 5, 6, 7 and so on, then also I am keeping only one object, that is object number 1 with weight 4. So I will be writing it as same as 25 for the respective row, right? So this is about this first object. If you see this second object, here the weight is 7. So weight is 7 means that we will take this particular object if the minimum bag capacity is 7, that means m is equals to 7. So see here m is equals to 7, and if it is 7, then I can take the value and take the profit as 75. So here I am getting the profit as 75, right? So all these values which are here, it can be placed by comparing these diagonal. That means left and top, so it will be 0, it will be 0, it will be 0. So here you can see that if you compare these two values, maximum will be 25. So similarly I am placing 25 here, and here it will be 75 because 75 is the maximum value. Similarly, if you try, is there any possibility that you can take these two values all together? That means 7 and 4. So you can see that the weight of these two objects is 7 plus 4. So 7 plus 4 is 11. But the weight back capacity is only 10. That means you cannot take these two objects together. So it is infeasible. Now come to this particular third object. So in third object the weight is 3. So if weight is 3, compare the weight with back capacity. Here it is also 3. Here you can see that I am getting the profit as 45. So I am writing the profit as 45, and if you fill the values for these two, it will be 0, right? Now the next question is that you can see that I can take 4 and 3 together, because 4 plus 3 is 7 and 7 is the capacity. That means we are able to take both of the values at a time. So if I take this 4 plus 3, it will be 7. So this is the 7. For this 7 capacity, what will be the profit? Profit of this object plus profit of this object. It will be what? 4 plus 2, 6. That means 70. So for 7 we are getting profit as 70. But you can see that we are already having more profit than 70. That's why we will not be updating 70. Here it will be 75 because 75 is greater than 70. Right? So similarly I will fill in these particular values. So 45 is greater, 45 here. Now one more thing, that you can see that I can take these two objects together. That means 7 and 3. And if I take 7 and 3 together, the capacity has to be 10. So yes, I am having the back capacity as 10. That means it is allowed to take these two values together. So 75 plus 45, it will be 120. So 120 will be profit, and these values can be updated by comparing the left and top values, right? Similarly, now if you want to take all these three values together, or that means all these three objects together, whether it will be possible? See, if you sum the weight, that means 7 plus 3 plus 4 is nothing but 14, but we are not having the back capacity as 14. That means it is not allowed, it is not feasible. So now I am going to check this number 9. So where the back capacity is 9, here it is 9, that means I have to update value here. But you can see here I am having 85 and here I am having 75. So 85 is maximum among these two, so I am writing 85 over here, right? I cannot take any other values with this 9, because if you sum up any of these weights with 9, it will be more than 10, which will be not allowed. So I am just filling out these values by comparing. So it will be 45, 45, 45, 75, 75. Now if you check here, 85 and 120, obviously 120 is maximum, so I am taking 120 over here. Now let's try to find out how this formula will work if I want to add it, or if you want to add the field value. For example, if I want to check the values for this particular table, so I can write it as 0 by 1 knapsack. What is the value of m? M value is 1. What is the value of n? N value is 5. So I will be taking maximum of, implement this particular function, this will be nothing but 0 by 1 knapsack m. What is m? 1 minus weight of n. So what is the weight of this 5? 3 comma n minus 1, that means 5 minus 1, 4, plus what will be the profit? 35, right? Similarly for the second one, 0 by 1 knapsack m comma n minus 1. M is nothing but 1 and n minus 1 is 4. Now if you check that, this will be minus 2 comma 4. This will be this will be minus 2 comma 4. So is there any location which is having minus 2 comma 4? You can see that there is no value of minus 2 here. That means this is infeasible solution, so I cannot update this. Now next thing is I have to take 1 comma 4. So is there any 1 comma 4? Yes, you can see that 1 comma 4 is having value as 0. So among these two, which is maximum? This one, 0 is maximum, because it is the only possibility, because there is no such location as minus 2 comma 4. So 1 by 5 will be having value as 0. Similarly, if you check for 2 comma 5, again there will be minus 1 comma 4, so it will be 0 again. Now if I want to check the value for 3 comma 5, if I want to update the field value for this 3 comma 5, that means for this particular field, what it will be? It will be maximum of 0 by 1 knapsack m minus weight of n. So m is 3, weight is also 3, so 3 minus 3 will be 0, comma n minus 1, n is 5, so 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, plus profit is 35. It will be 0 by 1 knapsack, m will be same as 3 and n minus 1, that is 4. So what is the value of first one? 0 comma 4. See, the 0 comma 4 is having value as 0 comma 4, 0 comma 4. So 0 comma 4 is having value as 0 and this is 35. So the value is 35 overall. But now the value of 3 comma 4. So 3 comma 4. 3 comma 4 is having value as 45. So among these 45 and 35, 45 is the larger value, so I will be putting 45 here. Similarly, you can check for all of these empty fields. Same way you can use this formula to update the value. So I am updating directly over here. See, now if I want to take, see, this 3 and this 3 can be taken together, right? This 3 and this 3 can be taken together. In that case, the capacity has to be 6. If the capacity is 6, then what will be the profit? Profit will be nothing but 45 plus 35. This will be 80. So I can write it as 80 at 6th place, and these values will be same, right? Because 80 is greater than 41, so I am mentioning 80. Now what is the other possibility? One possibility is that this 4 is taken with this particular 3. So then it will be 7 and the profit will be nothing but 60, and the 75 is already greater and this LT is already greater. That means we will update the values which is maximum among these two. So 80 will be here. Now I can take this 3 plus 4, right? So 3, 6 plus 4 is 10. So what will be at 10? Sum up these three values, 25, 45, 35. So if you add these two values, it will be less than 120. So we will be mentioning the maximum value which is 120. Here it will be 80, here it will be 85. So same way you can find out the complete table. So what is the maximum value? What is the maximum profit we are getting? 120 is the maximum profit that we are getting using the tabular method for 0 by 1 knapsack problem, right? So this is the same function that I gave you in the recurrence relation. So this is how you can solve the example. Now let's discuss one previous year GATE questions which came in year 2018. So this question is important because here they solved the particular 0 by 1 knapsack in both the ways, like in dynamic way and in greedy way. So this was the table given, and it is said the task is to pick a subset of these items such that their total weight is no more than 11. So the M value is 11 and their total value is maximum. We have to find out the maximum value or the maximum profit. Moreover, no item may be split. This particular line gives you an idea that we are talking about 0 by 1 knapsack because we are not allowed to split the items. The total value of the item picked by an optimal algorithm is denoted by V optimal. So that means the V optimal, VOPT, is nothing but the 0 by 1 knapsack if it is solved using the dynamic program, because we have to pick a subset of these items such that their total weight is no more than 11, right? So how we can do that? we can do that using the same tables way. So you can find out, you can just mention the tables like this and you can find it out what is the maximum profit. But here if you see that we exactly find out that the weight has to be, M is given as 11, right, and we have to get the maximum profit. So if you take any other combination like 7 and 2, it will be 9 and it will give you how much? 72. If you take 7 plus 4, it will be 11, it will give you 48. But if you take this particular one, it itself is giving you the 60. That means 60 is the value for the 0x1 knapsack if you try it the dynamic programming way. So this is the definition of dynamic program. No more, moreover no item may be split. And here they gave you another definition. This V opt is equals to 60, right? And here they gave the another definition that a greedy algorithm sorts the item by their value to weight ratio in descending order and packs them greedily starting from first item in the ordered list. The total value of item picked by the greedy algorithm is denoted by V greedy. So we find out the V opt, which is nothing but 60. Now we have to find out the V greedy. V greedy can be found out by taking the weight. So I am just writing down 60 is the value and 10 is the weight, 28 is the value, 7 is the weight, 20 is the value, 4 is the weight and 24 is the value, 2 is the weight. Now I have to find out the value by weight ratio. So here it will be 7, here it will 4, 5, 12. Now I have to sort them on the basis of these values. So first will be 24 2, which is having value as 12. Next will be 60 10, which is having value as 6. Then 24, which is having ratio as 5. Then 28 7, which is having the ratio as 4. So what it says that starting from first item in the ordered list. So in the ordered list, first item is 24. That means we have to take first 24. So from 11 I have to subtract the weight. What is the weight? 2. So this is M, capacity, and here I am writing profit. So what will be the profit we are getting? 24 is the profit, right? Now we are having 9 capacity. So if I go to the second item in the ordered list, this is having the weight as 10, but here we are having 9, and it says that moreover no item may be split. That means we cannot break any item. Either we take it completely or we leave it. So we are leaving it, we are not considering it. Next is 24. So 4 is less than 9, that means I can keep it. So 9 minus 4 is equals to 5. What will be the profit? Profit will be 24 plus 20. So total profit is 24. Similarly, now you can see that we are having capacity as 5 and its weight is 7. That means we cannot take this also. So V greedy is nothing but V greedy is equals to 44. So if you subtract 44 from this 60 minus 44, this will give you the answer as 16. So the answer for this particular question is 16. So this was a numerical data type question in GATE 2018. So I hope you get an idea how to solve these kind of questions if they are given on 0x1 knapsack, right? So if you found this particular video useful, like this video, share it with your friends. Mention your feedback or suggestions in the comment box, because your feedback, your comments and your likes are very important. They motivates me to work more hard for you guys. So don't forget to like and comment the video, right? And if you are not subscribed to this particular channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that you can get an update whenever I am updating or uploading any new video. So thank you very much for watching. Keep supporting, keep learning. Have a great day.